Hi again, folks. In this video, want to talk about 500 subscribers. It didn't take you too long to get from 4 to 500 this time. Good Lord. Coming up. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to thank you guys once again. God, I think this time, I don't know, I've been sick about 4 or 5 days, so I think it took about 2.5 weeks, which for me is kind of a record. 100 subscribers, pretty fast. For this channel, you know, still in its early stages, which is fine. I'm in no rush. I love the way the channel is going, and I even like even I got opposing fans who have subscribed, which I appreciate as well, because who knows, maybe they like the fun we have. Who knows what it is? You know, some channels just are fun. I subscribe to channels of other teams too. You know, I just like hockey in general, so. I'm pretty much subscribed everywhere, if you want the truth, you know. There's no channel I don't think I haven't subscribed to. I'm all over the place. But to thank you guys is kind of repetitive. I think what my way to show of appreciation more than anything, I think, is just trying to be consistent with you guys, trying to keep things steady, trying to keep things on a regular flow. I hate when I miss a day not doing a video. I do. I don't feel good about it. The other day, even when I was sick like hell, I felt, you know when you're having these bad nightmares, when you're sick, I'm having nightmares about videos and all sorts of stuff. It was just awful. It really was, you know. And today I had to run for a COVID test today, which I've never done. I've never done one, you know, and I had to go and do that today because I have the operation on Monday. And they were very clear. 3 days before, not 2 days before, not 4, 3, has to be 3. I said, all right, I'll go do it, you know, Friday. So I went there today, and folks, I'm telling you, it was something like out of a horror movie, okay? I swear to God. I went in there, and they're just looking at me all suspicious as I come in. I say, yeah, I'm here to do a random COVID test. You know, I got an operation next week. And they go, yeah, what's your name? And then they look at my card, spell it. They're telling me all this stuff. So I'm like, so I tell them, what is it? Like, what do you think? I'm bringing fake ID to do get a COVID test done? Like, what the hell's going on in society if people are doing that, right? Like, I want to do a COVID test so badly, I'm going to use somebody else's ID? Like, come on. And anyway, so yeah, then I go to this room, okay? And I'm going to drop this, but it's too funny. I go into this room. And there's this big lady, and she's snapping on these gloves, and she's looking at me all aggressive, just giving me this look, you know? It's almost like she wanted to look at me and say, what seems to be the problem? You know, like she just kind of gave me that look. What the hell is this place, man? And then it's this dark, dingy place, and it was a tent. Anyway, and she's just looking at me all angry when I'm speaking in English too. She didn't like that because she's completely French, and she's just giving me this dirty look. And then I'm trying, okay, je parle français un petit peu, and I'm speaking some French with her. And then she goes, okay, you know, like, I'm like, oh my God, I gotta get out of here. I'm already feeling like crap, I'm sweating. And now I'm dealing with the nurse from hell all at the same time. I'm like, oh my God, you know? So all I could think about was getting to the dollar store and getting some drinks and refreshments and getting the hell out of this place. Yeah, I did the one by the nose. I don't know if any of you did it, but anyway, it was burns. I was surprised how much it burned, to be honest, but it's not that bad, you know. So that's what I did on the day of my 500 subscribers, just so you know. You know, isn't that weird, eh? The day I hit 500 on my channel was the day I do my first COVID test. Go figure that one out. Tell me God doesn't have a sense of humor, folks. Yeah, I'm just trying to come to grips with it because it seems like I started this channel yesterday, okay? It really does. It just seems like I started it yesterday. It was just an idea where I had this little, at the time I had this little action camera and one light. All of a sudden I went crazy and I started adding things, and I started making a studio in my bedroom, and I started really organizing it properly, because this is what Virgos do. We get obsessed with organization, you know. And next thing I know, I upgraded my camera 3 times before I even started the channel because I kept returning things to Amazon and they kept crediting me, right? So For the record, my camera is a Sony ZV-1. So some of you that are into cameras, you might know that one. It's a damn good little camera too. I really like this camera. So it's really a pleasure to have this channel with you guys. That's really what I want to say this time around. It really is, because not only have I made more friends online and gotten to know more people, I've gotten to learn more about the Sabres by knowing you folks, you know, which helps. It's only so much you can learn living in Montreal all my life. You know, I don't have the Buffalo experience like some of you folks do out there. I just never did. I didn't grow up with Rick Jeanneret. I grew up with Dick Irvin, Danny Gallivan, you know, Bob Cole. These are the guys I grew up with. Whereas you guys out there, of course, grew up with RJ, you know, and it's to watch it all interconnect. This channel, how it just interconnected eventually, was really nice, because it wasn't how I expected it to go. It wasn't how I planned it. I was planning to have a table. It kind of designed itself on the way. But whenever I've spoken publicly, I've never sat down. It's not in me. I just not into that. It's always a stand-up talk I give. So for me, it kind of worked this way, you know? Give me a sec, folks. It's hot in here. And as time went on, it just got more and more and more designed differently, this channel. It really did. I didn't plan it the way it broke down eventually. Even the green screen was about 3 months in. I said, you know what, of me designing it, I was going to get backdrops and stuff. I said, no, I'll get a green screen. God, you know? And things evolve that way. So I look at it like the channel's always going to evolve. The channel's always going to be open-minded. The channel will never, ever tolerate stupidity. It won't, okay? So you don't got to worry. I'm never going to have these fans come on here and they swear and they curse and they cause all... They're just gone. They're out right away. And I'll just force them to make new... I'll be the one, the puppet master. I'll just continue to force them to make new accounts if they want to keep coming back. You know? That's all. Because no, there's a thing called respect that for me, it's important, you know? Honesty, respect, things like this. You know, I just want the basics in this channel, in our community. That's all, you know? I have no desire to be some guru hockey guy. No, it's not in me. It's just not, it's never gonna make me a better person to have all the answers. If anything I learned about being a good leader, especially in AA, okay? Because I can honestly say I was in there, and I am still, let's say, was I learned to be a good follower first, you know? And by being a good follower is the best attribute, I believe, of being a good leader, you know? Anybody that can really can learn, and I'm always open-minded to learning. It could be somebody that comes in with 3 months sober, and I'll listen to him in a study, and I'll hear something he has to say, and it clicks in my mind, something I never thought of before. What he just said. It's just, I gotta be open-minded like that, even when it comes to listening to you guys. Same way. The only way this channel will evolve is if I do. If I'm gonna be the same guy like this all the time, no, that won't work. The channel will get stale and stagnant, and it'll end eventually. But if the channel continues to evolve and grow, and it's fun for it to do, and it's the right thing for it to do, not the egotistical thing so I can get more subscribers, and no. Not for that reason, no. For the good of the community that's in there already, then yes, then whatever. If it thrives more, it thrives more. If it doesn't, it doesn't, and we correct it then. But it's your community, folks. I'm just part of it now with the camera, really. I'm just really honored. I want to thank you folks for taking me in. You know, you took me in, hey, you took me in as a foster child from Montreal. Okay. All right, guys, I will talk to you in the next video. I just want to thank you again, once again for 500. It's, when I'm feeling better, I guess I'll celebrate it more in my head. Right now, guys, I'm just so beat to a pulp. You know, I really am. I will see you in the next video.